believe in the opening offer could be within that range. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. An opening offer, please. Well, buyers, this is always the quietest part of the auction. Gives me a chance to get my breath back. 440, a bit low, but I'll take that bid at number 22 and welcome to the bidding today. At 440,000, looking for 20,000 increments to 460 now. At 440,000, looking for 460 out there today. Clear bid and offer on the right at 440,000, looking for 460. 460, thank you, sir. At 460,000, looking for 480 today. At 460, clear bid and offer on my right with bid and number, just play that number, sir. Bid number 9, looking for 480 today. Surely there's 480 out there today, ladies and gentlemen. 470. 470? Just hold that bid for a minute, sir. Is there any bid out there for 480 today? No, sir. If that bid's still there, can I bring you back in at 470? Thank you, and welcome back to the bidding. At 470,000, sir, can I bring you straight back in at 480? 480, thank you, sir. Going by 10,000 increments now. At 480,000, looking for 490 out there today. So you've been outbidded back in at 490? No. At 480,000, looking for 490 out there today. Clear bid and offer on the right. There's no further bidding. First call at 480,000. Second call at 480,000. Well, buyers, this is going to be
485.
485. Can't take me up to 490? Okay, we'll take that, sir. 485. At 485,000, looking for 490 today. At 490, sir. Thank you. Back in. At 490,000, looking for 495, or round me up to 5. 495. Okay, we'll take that, sir. At 495,000, looking for 500,000 today. 5, sir. Thank you, and welcome to the bidding. At 500,000 today, looking for 55. At 500,000, looking for 505 today. Is there any further bidding out there?
I'll give you a $1,000 rise.
I'd like to keep it in 5s at this stage, sir. Take me up to 5. No, at 505,000, looking for 5. Sorry, at 500,000. At 500,000, looking for 505,000.
You want $1,000 rise?
Okay, sir. Well, if there's no further bidding out there today for 405, I will take that. At 501,000, looking for 502 now. I send the same person to all the other buyers here. Sir, bring you back in to 502 or 55 maybe? No? Okay. Currently at 501,000, looking for whatever you got now. At 501,000, looking for 505. Well, first call at 501,000. Second call at 501,000. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake. Yes, sir?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, we'll just hold the bidding there. We're currently at 501,000.
Have we reached reserve price and are you about to sell the property?
Thank you for your question, sir. The reserve price is confidential between me and the vendor. We'll not be disclosing that today. However, make no mistake, when we do reach the reserve price and the gavel comes down, we will be selling this property today. Does that answer your question, sir? Would you like to make a bid? We're currently at $501,000 here. Would you like to make a bid from there?
Where have you got that?
With that, sir, in the back, please confirm that bid. Great bid, sir. At 510,000, looking for 515 today. At 510,000, sure there's 515 out there. Sir, can you come back in at 515? Sir, 515? Oh, okay, there's no further bidding out there. We'll take that. At $517,500. At $517,500 out there. At 517, there's some bids up there. Round me up to 520. 520, sir? 520? Yeah, thank you, sir. At 520,000, looking for 525 now. At 520,000, looking for 525. Surely there's 520 out there. Well,
Give you $2,000 rise.
okay, sir, I will take that. We're currently at 522,000. At 522,000, looking for 525. Can't take me up to 25. I like round numbers. Okay, sorry, sir? 26. That's better bid. You've just been outbid. At 526,000. 8. Thank you, sir. At 500. Sir? Sir, what's your bid? 530. What's your bid, sir? 532. Thank you, sir. We'll take that. At 532,000, sir? At 500, sir? We're currently at 534,000. Would you like to make a bid today? 536. At 536,000 today, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at 536,000. I would have thought there's some more bidding out there today. At 536,000, take me up to 538. 538, sir, you're currently outbid?
540.
Good bid, sir. At 540,000, sir, you're outbid and so are you. At 540,000, 545? Thank you, sir. At 540, sir, would like me to bid? 550? At 550,000, looking for you, whatever you got now. At 550,000, looking for 555 would be an excellent bid today.
I'll give you 2.5.
I will take that. At $550, 2.5 today. At $550, 2,500 today. At $550,000, 2.5. Is there any further bidding out there, sir? You definitely out? Sir? No more bidding? At $550, $2,500, I will start to call the property. If there's no further bidding out there today, no new bidders at this late stage. At $500, $2,500. First call at first call at $550, $2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, I can confirm we are on the market and we will be selling this property today. Second call at sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting my numbers mixed up here. At $550, $2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, we will be selling this property. Is there any further bidding here today? Definitely out, sir. Well, third and final call at $550, $2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine the lifestyle you could be living here in the idyllic suburb of Eastwood. What more could you want in a house? At $550, $2,500, if we're all silent, all done, going, sold. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations on your purchase today, and thank you to all the other bidders, and my condolences go out to you. On behalf of Brighton Realty, for any real estate needs in the area, please feel free to contact me or the team. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contestant in the Messenger Community News Mortgage Choice 2009 Auction Idol Competition from Concordia College, Mr. Edward Gaynor.
Standing tall, the jacaranda tree to the rear of this property has seen vast changes since it was planted many years ago. Of course, it's witnessed the growth of Adelaide, the construction of the wonderful character homes that line this street, and yes, it has looked over this property. By way of introduction, my name is Edward Gaynor, and I am proud to be representing Concordia Realty here at today's sale. Before we continue, I would firstly like to thank the vendors for giving us the opportunity of presenting this fabulous home for your purchase today.